Good morning, class. Happy Wednesday. It is currently 9:06 in the morning, and I'm greeting you from my backyard once again. It is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020, and we only have like 11 days left of school. Whoop, whoop. Summer vacation. Won't be much of a vacation for me. I'm working summer school. I will not be your teacher if you're in summer school. This summer, you will be with Miss Sasha. She's also fabulous. I'm teaching high school this summer. But, anyways, moving on. I wanted to talk to you guys here on my patio and give you a little bit of a tour, if you will, of my patio garden and my yard. In our new space, in our new classroom, I've been thinking a lot about it, and it has a huge field, a basketball court, and a covered patio area with seating, all on that campus. And I really hope that we could possibly start a garden next year. That would be so much fun and something I feel like would be really cool to do. So I wanted to kind of show you guys around my garden right now, and then maybe talk a little bit about what we could do for our garden next year in our new space. So yeah, I'm gonna turn you guys around. So this is my current view. Sorry, my patio is not the cleanest currently, but nonetheless, here she is. Why is it blurry? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's a little more focused now. Here is my yard. It's very large. And we can start over here. So this is my potting station. This is where I do most of my potting of plants. I have extra pots down there. My broom, because I'm messy. I have orchid bark and perlite. And this is my soil mix that I like to make. And here are some succulents sitting up here. Excuse my neighbor. This is one of my beloved cactuses. This is, oh, what is the name of this? Whatever that says. But anyways, if you look at those little hairy balls, those will turn into flowers, and it has a lot of them, as you can see. And then there's an aloe vera. This is a succulent planter that was in my wedding 2 years ago now that desperately needs to be redone. And then here is my blueberry bush. It flowered, and it's got quite a few blueberries on it. Here is a lime tree, and this is called a canna lily. This is a rhizome plant, which means it's almost like a bulb, and then it goes dormant in the winter. You cut it and then it grows up. And then that's an agave. And in here I have some vegetables. Over here, these are miniature pumpkins, and over here these are lemon cucumbers. And I need to get a trellis for this because it's a vining plant, but the pumpkins, I'm hoping will just vine over the pot. Here I have some witch's finger cactus, super cool. And then this is a yellow squash. I'm experimenting this year with planting squash in a cloth pot. My dad does it this way, so I thought I'd try it. So yeah, this is called lamb's ear. It is so soft, loves full sun, really hardy plant. And then I got more cactus here, a ponytail palms over there, and then in here I have some seedlings. Some of them are starting to come up. These are succulent seeds and cactus seeds, so we'll see how that turns out. And then down here I have sunflowers that I'm growing from a seed. And then over here, this is a peony. And then I have all of my succulents and cacti over in this area. This is called a Hoya carnosa, and it's got blooms. If you can focus. But yeah, it's got, I don't know why this camera won't focus for me. Oh well. More cactus and succulents. This is a weird little flowering plant. Don't know what it's called, but the flowers remind me of a toad. That's what it looks like to me. So yeah, this is a jade. This is a propeller plant. This right here is, what is it called? It's some sort of mosquito plant. Eucalyptus? I don't know, but it does mosquitoes. So over here, I've got more plants on my patio. This is a Christmas cactus. It has bright pink blooms. This is called String of Bananas. This giant one here is also a String of Bananas. And then this is a fun one. I think I gave some of this to Crystal when we were doing our planting. And this is called a pickle plant. All of these are new little things. It kind of reminds me of seaweed. Some string of pearls down here that I'm propagating. Don't remember what these two are called, but they're really similar. And then this is a fairy garden that I've done since quarantine. This is called Ruby Cascade down here. Wind chime up here is a new plant for me. This is a jungle cactus and it's called Ripsalis. So yeah, more of my patio. We were having a picnic on Mother's Day with that blanket. I need to put it away. And then this is a hydrangea. She's starting to bloom. This is another one that you kind of cut back in the winter months. And then this is an orchid. Not much to see here. She had a really pretty bloom in March. And then another cactus, a Sansevieria. This one we propagated it to sell. And now the mother plant isn't doing so good, so I don't know if she just kind of wasn't doing so hot because we took all those babies off of her or what, but I'm hoping she bounces back. No idea what this is either. It's pretty cool though, because this is like it grows down, it doesn't grow up, and then it has these that actually vine if you give them a trellis to vine on. So yeah, that is my patio plants there. And then I have this little garden bed. This here is a Wandering Jew, or I can't remember, it starts with a T, the botanical name, but it has the cutest little flowers and it's covered in blooms. All of this is blooms, so it's gonna really pop with the flowers. Another aloe vera, my alligator. These are lily bulbs that we have a bug that likes to eat them, but they only last about a month or two. This is a spider plant. This spider plant is blooming. All of this is blooms on the spider plant. I got this as a cutting from my husband's dad, and it just kind of, this is how it spread. So this is a bloom, and it turns into this, which is essentially a baby. It grows roots. As it sits on the ground, it roots down. So anyways, more of my yard. I've got peach tree, lemon tree. This is a Tasmanian tree fern here. Another jade right there. This is a pear tree that desperately needs to be either moved or cut down or something because it's being choked out by the lemon. Loquat. Does anybody have a loquat? It's pretty cool. This is our madrone tree. It's very unhappy. We killed 2 gophers. I'm pretty sure the gophers were eating the roots, and we hope the plant survives. There's my cat in our big dirt pile. Well, it's not really dirt. It's a cut down almond tree. Say hi, kitty. Say hi. So yeah, that little tree right there's pomegranate, and then it says ceanothus next to it. This pine tree desperately needs to be cut down too. And then over there we have on this side a plum, quince, and then that one right there is a what is it? Persimmon. It's a persimmon tree. And then there's this trellis that has this huge vining plant. And then this is a plum here. This keeps the dogs over here because, as you can see, my fence is still blowing down from the windstorm. That's our little hydroponic system. We've got some tomatoes growing in there and some garlic. We've just been kind of playing with it. Nothing too fancy in there. And then this is our plum tree. It always produces a ton of plums every year. You can kind of see them coming in right there. See the plums. And then over here, oh, I see one. Look at that. I have to make some jam. But over here, this is a butterfly tree, or butterfly bush. It gets huge. We were not expecting it to get this big, but it's like massive. It has really beautiful yellow flowers, and the leaves are velvety when you touch them. This is what the blooms look like before they open. And then our orange tree is here. This is what is it? I can't remember, but it's super thorny. I don't like touching it. One of my favorite little bushes. These flowers are just so pretty. This is a grave of our dog Oliver. He died, 4 years? I think it was 4 years ago now. Anyways, another peach tree. Hi, kitty. Which we really need to treat for Curly Leaf. It has it real bad this year. There's so much work to do when you have a big yard. But there's the Curly Leaf. If I can get it to focus. It doesn't look good. But it does have a ton of peaches, and typically doesn't affect the fruit. When it has Curly Leaf, it just affects the leaves. And then this is a massive cherry tree, which always seems to have cherries on it every year, but they never get much bigger than this. They always stay pretty relatively small. But that's okay. It's big and pretty, so that's why we keep it around. So yeah, we're back at the patio. Did a big old swoop of all of my plants. There's my dog Oscar. Olive's in the back. So yeah, I know this wasn't a traditional morning meeting, but this is what I kind of wanted to do for you guys today. Show you a little green. I hope you guys are able to get outside, get some fresh air, because we are having some very beautiful weather right now. And yeah, I just want you guys to be able to enjoy that. But anyways, I hope that next year, since we have all of that lawn space, that I might be able to ask our administrator if I can have my husband come out and build us some garden boxes. And we can have a vegetable garden. I think that would be really cool for us to learn how to do. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to sign off. I hope you guys enjoy this little garden plant tour, if you will. And have a great day, okay? We'll see you guys tomorrow on Zoom at 10 a.m. Don't forget. All right. Bye.